You know, today is a special day because it gives us a chance to start thinking about what's ahead in Mississippi. And later in the program, we're going to have a very special panel that's going to really focus on Mississippi's bicentennial, and we really are excited of who's on it. And it's going to include an MEC past chair in Judge Reuben Anderson, who is a former Mississippi Supreme Court Justice. Katie Blunt from the Department of History and Archives will be here to give the perspective of how it works with our State Department in promoting our histories. We also will hear from our political pundits, Andy Taggart and Jerry Nash, who I think we all know and have a wonderful repertoire between what they do from a political perspective. But a big part of this discussion is going to center around the importance of the two museums. Governor Bryant mentioned it just a few minutes ago, how important this is going to be when these open up in the month of December, the Museum of Mississippi History and the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum. We want to kind of give you a sneak preview right now. I have a great video that kind of shows what's happening at these museums to let you know what might be fixing to happen in a couple of months when they open. So at this point, I'd like for you to see the video.
Today we join together in breaking ground for these two great museums that will showcase our past and present our future for generations to come.
These two museums standing side by side will be the basis whereby we will understand what it means to be Mississippians and Americans.
We have an opportunity when people come in to visit the two museums and to seek out other cultural opportunities throughout the state. They not only have a great experience, they learn why we love this state so much.
We've got such a broad story to tell from the inception of our state, Native Americans and all of the people who have brought this state to where it is. And the Civil Rights Movement is such a unique part of our history that it needed to be told separately. And we decided to do it that way.
These museums are the centerpiece of the state's bicentennial celebration. When we open in December of 2017, the eyes of the world are going to be on us. And what people will see is that Mississippians are telling our own stories, that we're doing it honestly, telling these stories in all their complexity, through the many different perspectives of the people who lived them, and that we're doing it through an extraordinary coalition. We've had 4 governors supporting this project, legislators across the political spectrum, corporate partners, foundations, the veterans of the Mississippi Civil Rights Movement, Choctaw, Chickasaw, teachers. It really is an amazing range of people who have all come on board this project.
Much of economic and community development today evolves around the concept of creating experiences for visitors and competing for their travel dollars. The two museums will be a catalyst for creating opportunities to encourage people not only to spend their dollars here in the city of Jackson, but to seek other venues and opportunities throughout the state.
We have such a rich history and culture and so many sites across the state for people to visit. So we'll tell people about these and point them to them and send people out to see the places where history happened.
What we know is that when people visit an area, they don't usually come just to visit one place or an event. They want to seek other opportunities. Well, that's what this will be, a catalyst or an anchor experience, if you will, to our visitors to tell them about those places. And hopefully that when they leave Jackson, they'll make stops in other communities throughout the state and spend their travel dollars and help boost tourism for the state and many communities throughout the state.
As I see it, the most important thing is that it will be the largest classroom in Mississippi. Young people all over the state, students will have an opportunity to come and visit, to look at their history, understand it, understand the challenges that Mississippi has faced.
The media impact that we make when we open, I think, will allow us to reach more people. We're also raising private money to bring school children to the museums. Our goal is that every child will visit the museums at some point during his or her K-12 education. to have such a broad-based coalition of people come together to support this project, I think will make a very strong statement about where Mississippi is today. The Mississippi legislature has been extremely generous in funding this project. The vast majority of the funds are provided by the legislature public money. We've had very strong participation from our business leaders, individuals, corporations, also from foundations. We're very grateful for that support.
Mississippi has a really wonderful story to tell. If you think about the challenges that this country and our state have embattled, there have been some bad moments and some good moments. But to be able to sit back and embrace our history and tell it in a way, we have a great opportunity to teach our young people very important lessons that they can take with them throughout life.
These museums will tell a different story. We will be able to let the rest of America know that we will embrace our history, we will learn from our history, and that the next generation will be thrilled once they leave to understand that they too might end up in this museum one day.
We get a wonderful opportunity to change what people think about us. We're known as the hospitality state, and I think when people get a chance to visit us, they get a chance to experience that. And they say, hey, this is not only a great place to visit, this is a great place to do business.
What a great example of what we have happening here in Mississippi and ways we can showcase that. As you know, Mississippi on December 10th, 1817, became officially recognized as the 20th state in the United States. Throughout the past year, we've been celebrating our 200th anniversary of statehood with a reflection of history and culture. Regional bicentennial celebrations have taken place. We've honored people, places, food, music, all of the achievements that we've seen in agriculture, science, industry, sports, you name it, we have it here in Mississippi. As a native Mississippian, I know there's something special about this place. There's something in the soil that creates great storytellers. And it's a place that gives us a sense of place that cannot be matched anywhere we go. The capstone of the bicentennial will be in December, when we open the two museums. I hope you'll plan to be a part of that. It will be a great day for our state. And again, we look forward to learning more about this a little later in the program when we have this wonderful panel that will delve a little deeper into this issue. So thank you for taking time to look at that. I think it will really be something that we can be proud of in this state.